Hey guys, welcome back. There's a question that keeps coming up this week with several of my clients, and so I thought I would hop on here real quick and do a video to address it. The question is, how do I make peace with my experience? So how do I make peace with my new diagnosis? How do I make peace with my old symptoms ramping up again? How do I make peace with my bank balance going so low? How do I make peace with that number on the scale? Or with aging, gray hair, wrinkles? How do I make peace? And of course the answer is, I don't know. None of us knows. There are no levers to pull or buttons to push to make peace with a situation. In fact, it's quite bogus. The whole concept of how do I make peace with this? How do I make peace with aging? It is a story. It is one of the mind's most creative and compelling stories. In fact, it's one of the ego's favorites because it seems so actionable. It seems like you could take deliberate steps, make it to a certain place, and then you would have peace. But that is a story because to a mind, enough is never enough. And to a mind that can say, yes, good job, you did it. Here's a moment of peace. That same mind, in a minute later, will come up with something new that you need to do to achieve that peace again. It gives it and takes it away, and gives it and takes it away. So when we say, how can I make peace? I know it sounds silly, but what we're really saying from the ego is, how can I control experience? How can I manage this feeling, this behavior, this experience that I'm having? How? How can I manage it? How can I control it? How can I pin it down? And of course you can't. And that's the good news. You see, we're not meant to make peace with anything because we are peace. Our design is peace. It's who we are before conception. It's who we will still be when this costume is no longer around. We are peace. We are unlimited, timeless, imperturbable peace that is not dependent on reaching a goal. And it is also not dependent on having a certain emotion or having a certain experience. So what a relief. You don't need to figure out how to make peace with anything. You can take that off your agenda and remember that you are peace. And life is arising one moment at a time, one breath at a time. And the way that life is arising is trustworthy. When you find your mind, because all normal, human, adorable minds will want to demand answers and want you to figure things out. But the next time your mind says, how do I, ... how do I, come back to this moment. Come back to right now, right here. What's directly in front of you, what's within you. And then what I like to do sometimes, if I have it handy, I have this little Benediction I like to read, and I've read it before to office hours, and I think I've even read it on a video. But it goes like this. May this moment be enough. May this inhale be all there is. May this exhale be complete. May the beating of my heart be the only thing required of this moment. This moment is all there is, and all is well. It's so amazing when we kind of take our hands off the proverbial wheel. It's not that we do less. It's not that we say less. When we take our hands off the wheel, we simply are in the flow of life. And it is amazing how life wants to show up as action and change. That adorable little mind is not needed. So come back to right now. Rest in the all is well. Thanks, guys.